Hello guys, welcome back to Sun Crypto. In today's content, we're going to talk about Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at VChain, Ethereum. We're going to talk about King XRP, and also we're going to talk about Tron, respectively, right? So we're going to start off with BTC and what we've been anticipating over the last few days and so on. So if you just joined the live stream, don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join my public Telegram group, link in the description. Also my Discord public group, link in the description. Feel free to join either or, right? So let's dive into the analysis and take a look at the sucker right here. Looking to potentially breakout above 60k, but I think it is still too soon for a potential breakout. Looking at the 6-hour candle, the way I'm looking at it right now, right, even though I'm still bullish, it is, I'm looking at it as a correction. Okay, the move we got right here could potentially be a fifth wave ending diagonal, right, with the the same fifth wave on the fifth wave ending diagonal could also be an ending diagonal right here. You see what I'm saying? So we could just get a 5-way structure. Another way of looking at it is like you could potentially just look at it as a 3, okay, 3, and then we could get this 5 wave down and then get the big correction right here before the next leg up to the upside, right? So we talked about it before. Either way you look at it, sucker is pretty bullish on the macro scale. So let's go ahead and take a look at the macro scale, right? So the 3 weeks time frame gonna close like in 5 days, 6 days, right? So which is pretty bullish on the macro scale. So that move, that big flat correction, we might struggle to get it, right, depending how we're gonna close the 3 weeks time frame, because we opened the candle on the 5th, so we're going to close it on the 26th. Today is the 20th, so we got 6 days to go. Whoa, so it's going to be very challenging for the bears to drop the price down regarding that flat correction we just talked about, right? So let's just go back and review it. So what we said was, like, if bear is going to be strong enough, right, they could go with the flat correction right here with the 3-3 and then another 5 waves to the downside, right? But the wave number 5, we have to coordinate it with the 3 weeks time frame. Do you see what I'm saying? Because we do not want to drop, right? We don't want to drop at or below 48 right before the 26th. Do you see what I'm saying? After the 26th, if we drop all the way down to 48, that's going to be a big buying opportunity, okay? But if we drop before the 26, below 28, we're going to get a candle like that, okay, on the 3 weeks time frame. And it is going to be not, it is not going to be that bullish, okay? Something to just keep in mind. So timing going to be very, very important going forward over the next like a few days, okay? So we're going to get something like that, potentially red. Of course, it is going to be red if we close below 48, right? So if we get a shooting star like that within the next 6 days, that could cancel the next uptrend. You see what I'm saying? So it means we could be moving sideways for a very long time, right? Between like a 48 and 60k range, right? So but however, once again, if we drop after the 26, it doesn't matter, okay? It doesn't matter. Every single dip going to be bought up, because we basically just gonna play our flat correction, right? After the 26, we're just gonna play the flat correction. Candle gonna drop all the way down, and we're just gonna buy the dip right here, or even right there, right? This entire box, low 50Ks to a mid 40Ks, and then we're gonna take that sucker to the moon, right? So beautiful setup. Either way you look at it, right, it is bullish, okay? Either way you look at it, sucker is still bullish on the macro scale. So we just have to be very, very patient. The other possible scenario is like we just get this flat correction, right here, and then we gonna take it to the moon right there also, okay? This one is gonna be extremely bullish, right? So that could take us all the way up to a potential 1-to-1 extension of the previous leg right here, right? We could just take the 1-to-1 extension, and we're gonna hit our 75k right there, right? So I'm watching this one, right? But I'm at the same time, I'm, you know, paying attention to the big flat correction, right? Just in case we get a big reversal to the downside, so we won't be panicking. So let me take a look at the chat room. Hey, what's up, Mash? Thanks a lot for tuning in. What's up, Raz? Thanks a lot for tuning in. Create in the house. Will Brown in the house. Thanks a lot for tuning in, guys. We got 40 watching, 13 likes, so don't forget to hit the likes if you enjoy the content, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at the VChain, guys. So we're gonna take a look at VET USD. Let's take a look at VET USD first, okay? Because we, you know, I'm pretty bullish on VET USD, right? And we talked about it when sucker was like around, you know, 2.5 penny, right? Right there. Okay, that's when we talk about it, right? We said a sucker gonna go all the way up to $1. So at that time, if you basically pay attention to the lower degree right here, we had a beautiful flat correction. You see the type of flat correction I'm anticipating from BTC, just in case we get it, right? Let's say BTC is right here, just about 60K. We can get this move to the downside before pumping. So that's when I made the video regarding a VET. VET was 2.5 penny, and I was like, sucker is going to $1. Okay, you take a look at it since we made our video, right, regarding VET back in like a late last week of January, right, first week of February, right here, sucker is up nearly 300%, guys. Okay, sucker gonna pump to 300% very soon. Okay, if we hit like 9.7, so that's a 4x move in less than 30 days. Okay, that's a 4x move in less than 30 days. Sucker is pretty bullish. So let's go ahead and take a look at VET BTC. So one of the reasons why I was also very bullish on VET was like, if you take a look at VET BTC, we've been accumulating right here 60 to 70 sats since like November, guys. So it's been a long time we've been waiting for this VET BTC pump. VET USD been pumping, but we're not, you know, we're not happy yet, okay? Because we're only up like what, from, you know, mid-range. Let's say you average 70 sats, man, you're up like 100%. That's not a lot for your BTC, right? You're looking for like a 5-6x, right? So if you're going to be looking for a potential 3 to 5x move versus BTC, you would be looking for another, let's say average 70 sats, okay? So a 4x move gonna take us just about like 300 sats, which is basically our target, our July 2018 rejection right here, okay? 300 sats. So we got another 100% move to go versus BTC, guys. So it means like VET could easily hit 20 cents. Okay, if VET USD going to double in price, if VET BTC going to double in price, and we could expect VET USD to double in price, right? And right now, let's say give or take, we are 10 cents. Okay, so another 2x gonna take us right around like 18 to 20 cents, guys. Once we hit 18 to 20 cents, guys, that's it, man. The road to $1 going to be pretty much a done deal, right? So, you know, don't say like we did not basically talk about VET $1 when VET was at 2 cents. Okay, last year, if you guys remember, last year when VET was like 150 sats and all of that good stuff, what I said in my premium was like, we're not gonna buy VET right here. We're gonna sell our VETs right here, and we're gonna buy back at the very bottom. Okay, we're gonna try to buy somewhere around here, you know, 50, 60, all the way down to 33. Okay. So that's exactly what we said. So we playing VET beautifully. We bought right here, you know, 33, took it to the upside up to, you know, 200, that's 300%, right? Now we're looking for another 5 to 10x move versus BTC. So we're doing well with VET, okay? That's the type of move you get with Send Crypto. These are macro move. You're not gonna get it like in 10 days or in like 3 days and so on. It takes like 3 to 6 months to get these macro setups, but guys, you 10x your BTC, right? So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Ethereum next. So Ether, it is still correcting just like BTC. I'm not convinced yet, right? with Ether, even though it is bullish, right? We just have to wait till we break above, you know, the 1971. I like the, flat correction right here. So, but we just have to break above 1971. We talked about 1971 since Ether was like 1300, 1400, right? We said, max we could go before the max we could go is like 1971. So we hit like 1940, 1944 range. We actually say 1944 to 1971. Okay, we hit 1944 right here. So, and it is a beautiful correction, but just have to wait for confirmation. Okay, the sucker can basically break this range. However, if BTC decides to drop, definitely this guy could basically try to retest the low also, right? But let's just stay with the trend as of now. I'm not selling any Ethereum for USD, maybe Ethereum into alt, but maybe Ethereum into alt. But one thing we just have to keep in mind, the macro scale, it is still bullish. Sucker is just basically correcting right here. Okay, it is just a correction, but beautiful flat right here. If we break above 1971, we got another target up to basically 2352 right here. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at King XRP. So we first gonna talk about XRP BTC. Before we talk about XRP BTC, let's take a look at Ether BTC, right? Because Ether BTC, we talk about Ethereum BTC, a double bottom right here. Remember guys, I'm giving you one of the best analysis right here. When Ether pump right here, what we said, we're gonna drop right here. So what we need to see is like, can Ether break above this range right here? Okay, if we break it, we're gonna, basically eliminate the potential of flat correction, and we're gonna reverse to the upside. However, if we get rejected, it means like we, likely to see another retest of the 0.786 right here, right? So Ether, right now it is just a hold, right? I wouldn't be messing with it and wait for a clean direction. But I like the double bottom. Okay, we'll just hold and suck it up for the next like a few days and so on, so we get a clean direction. But triple bottom, quadruple bottom at 0.618, it is not a good time to be selling, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at King XRP. Not XRP and BTC, XRP BTC. Hey, what's up, Ben? Ben in the house. Yeah, I'm bullish on BTC. Just be careful, right? At 59, because since like we closed our position at 58 on BTC, right, 57.5, 58, we haven't been messing with BTC. We just been trading alt. All these alt are pumping. We got Tron, we got EOS, we got BNB moving up and down, and we got other alt, okay, in our premium doing the getting the job done. Okay, our February picks, OXT, okay, AST, they pumping massively. Okay, OAX, it is one of our top pick for Q2. It is also getting the job done. ARPA, it is getting the job done, and all of that good stuff. So we got multiple alts right now giving us like on average 15 to a 25% pump a day. So we're not worried. Okay, I wouldn't be messing with BTC till we get the quarterly close, right, which is like monthly close at the same time. So you take a look at XRP right now. You could call it a double bottom, but if you don't want to FOMO, you can still wait for a complete retest to add on, right? You could wait for the complete retest of the bottom right here to add on, but since like we're looking for XRP up to like 10,000 sats, up to 15,000 sats, I wouldn't be basically messing with a 10% drop, 15% drop. I think like anything in this range right now, right, it is a good buy. What we said right here is like, don't FOMO, right? And don't FOMO once we pump above the once we pump at the 2-day 21 EMA, 3-day 21 EMA, don't FOMO right here. Wait for the retest. Okay, we're almost retesting it right now. Okay, so a good level to be reaccumulating. The only downside about this move is, like, once again, I talked about it previously. We talked about it and said we could get a wedge pattern. That's the only downside with buying right here, right now. Okay, because sucker can basically give us this wedge pattern right here. Okay. Just in case. Okay, we just don't know. We just don't know which one going to play out, but both setups are pretty valid, right? This move over the next like a few days is valid, or sucker can just give us the complete double bottom right here and then say goodbye. Okay, we got similar structure on CRO, right? So CRO, we got similar structure right here. Remember when we talked about CRO right there, we said sucker gonna basically be pumping sometime. You know, it's gonna pump later on back to resistance 400 sats. 400 sats. Sucker was like 100 less than 150 sats right there. Okay, so that could potentially be a similar setup, but who knows? Okay, who knows? We also got another setup just like that on NRG BTC, if I remember well. Yep, we got a beautiful setup right here. That's what I said regarding NRG, right? So got the flat right here also within the so NRG is ready to blast off, right? So, and resistance going to be right here, just about like 8,000 to 9,000 range. Okay, 8,000 to 9. That's first resistance before the next you know, before the next leg up, right? So let's go back to XRP. So yeah, XRP, it is still a good buy, a good hold. Okay, not financial advice, right? So and we're going to be looking for the macro move. I will update you guys with XRP regarding the next macro scale, macro scale target and all of that good stuff, right? XRP BTC on Poloniex. Yeah, on Poloniex, it looks pretty clean, guys. Like, for instance, like if we shoot up like to the upside, right? Tomorrow you're gonna be very pissed, right? You're gonna be like, man, look, I was waiting for XRP to hit for, like, let's say hit like a 550 when sucker was like a 850, and right now we like at, man, 9,000. You see what I'm saying? So I think like anything in this range right here, it is a buy. Okay, it is a buy. I wouldn't be trying to pick a, you know, a bottom price, right? Because we at the bottom, guys. We at the bottom, man. We at the bottom, guys. Sucker gonna shoot up, man. It's gonna shoot up very fast, guys. Very fast. Very fast, very fast, guys. Not very soon, but very fast. Okay, we can even do this and then still do that. Okay, can do that and do that still. So, and I talk about the potential, like a, you know, head and shoulder pattern formation a few months back, right? Remember when I told you XRP gonna shoot up like to potentially 10,000. If we get any further and sucker dump right back down, we just have to suck it up again. Okay, have to suck it up, and then we're gonna basically retest all-time high after that. But we're gonna talk about this this possibility once we hit 10,000 sats, right? So right now let's just try to get to 10,000, and we you know, that's 10x, guys. That's over 10x, guys. Like, you put 1 BTC, you got like 10 BTC right here. Okay, you put 2 BTC, you got you know, 20 BTCs or more, right? So that's how you look at it, man. That's why, you know, you gotta be patient sometime, right? I mean, when will I rebuy XRP? I mean, I'm not selling XRP. I'm just buying. I'm not selling. I'm not in rush. Even if I buy a penny a day, 1 XRP a day, I don't care. Okay, so you just have to go with your own budget, right? And be patient, right? You don't want to go all in. So if XRP is like, let's say 15% of your portfolio, 10% of your portfolio, right? If it 10x, you're doubling your portfolio, and you're not talking about like your entire portfolio is likely to 5 to 10x also, right? So that's how you look at it. You don't want to be like holding 95% of XRP. Okay, the percentage portfolio, your XRP holding to be like 95% of your portfolio. I mean, that's very dangerous, right? That's very dangerous because we know the direction, but we don't know the timing. That's the hardest thing. I'm not trying to answer. I'm not here to answer like when we're gonna pump, right? Because we don't know the timing. If sucker wants to basically move sideways right here for the next like 8 months, right, 9 months, you're gonna suffer a lot because a lot of alt are gonna pump 10x. You see what I'm saying? But if I'm holding like other alt, like our, let's take a look at our February picks, right? So our February picks, right? Let's take a look at the OXT. Yes, we've been holding OXT since like February. Sucker, you know, is not pumping massively yet, but we understood what was going on right here when we got the rejection at 1600 sats, right? So sucker dumped right back down. You know, I did not panic or anything because we got in like 750 to 850 range right here. Okay, so it pumped like nearly over 2x, dropped back down 50%. Right now it is pumping to the upside. We got target, you know, above like a 2000 and, you know, 3000, and sucker could be pumping all the way up to 5000, right? So for instance, we got another alt like FET. We got in on FET 200 sats, 150 at the very bottom, guys. We've been talking about FET forever. You know, we up like what, over 5x on FET, right? We got DATA. Sucker basically still consolidating, right? It is one of our February picks. Bang, okay, bang, all right, still consolidating. We got Gold BTC. Sucker is going to the upside, okay, already gone. Okay, we got in like 20, 24, 25 sats. It is already over 4-5x pumped, right? So, but if you just been holding XRP since like February, right, you're gonna be suffering, okay? But our February picks, they're getting the job done on average 400 to 500% up since like February, guys. That's like less than 60 days, guys, 45 days. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Tron, TRX BTC. So we got to take advantage of these moves, right? Because once we start a new downtrend, we could be dropping for like a 4 to 6 months. You see what I'm saying? Before the next leg up. So don't feel like you're gonna get these opportunities all the time, right? And saying, oh, I got time to buy, man, when these suckers pump, you won't have any time to buy, right? So let's go ahead and take a look at now Tron BTC. I'm loving it. I said it. Tron is pretty much similar to EOS, and it is also similar to Tezos. They got the same structure. I'm thinking like all of them could be taken over, right, during Q2. Okay, same structure. Tron right here, you know, double move at the bottom. So we got next rejection level at 130 to a 120 range. Okay, we know exactly 122 is our hardest resistance to break, right? After that we got our 100 EMA on our 2-day basis, which is right now at 135, right? So Tron, it is still looking pretty juicy. At the very bottom, it would be dangerous like buying Tron when it's like 200 sats, right? So because if sucker dump, bulls might be panicking and they're gonna be selling the bottom. But right now sucker is like within, guys, within like 100% from the bottom, 2x. That's pretty cheap. Okay, everything else right now they up here. Not everything, but most alt right now, they nearly like at September highs. Okay, this guy is still below like December highs. so you see, we got plenty of momentum, right? So you take a look at CHR. We just have to talk about CHR. CHR is also one of our February picks, right? We basically started buying this sucker right here, 100 sats, right? And it took us all the way up, guys, to 1300. So we were just expecting, like, we were just being moderate and looking for like a 750 to 800, but sucker basically get the job done, right, with no problem. It is still bullish though. It is still bullish right here. So yeah, when these suckers bump, and ain't no looking back. Okay, they're not gonna be looking back and trying to give you time to buy and all of that good stuff, man. You see, when BC was at 3K, you know, sucker pumped to 60K. Okay, it didn't give us time to you know, move sideways, do all that good stuff. Okay, give you time to think, sleep, eat, drink, and all of that. No. Sucker just gonna, you know, take care of business. All right, it's gonna take care of business. Yeah. So FET or XT, keep an eye on it, guys. Keep an eye on it. I like the setup right here. I like the rejection at the 100 EMA. So we just don't know when, right? It could basically break this range, but if it does, guys, if it does, man, it can take care of business. I'm telling you, man, sucker could fly, man. So now let's go ahead and take a look at your picks in the chat room. If you guys have any coins you guys want to talk about, let's take a look at the link, right? I don't need to talk about ICX, right? Because we already moon boys for ICX. We know ICX gonna take off, right? So let's take a look at the link, chain link. I'm bullish on link also, but it seems like it wants to retest the on a 3-day basis and 2-day basis. Link, it is bullish. On the hourly, let's take a look at 3-day. On a 3-day basis, we are pretty much in good hands, right? We just need to break this resistance right here and try to close above it. Candle got like nearly 48 hours to close, right? So that's wobbly. Let's take a look at it on. Got nearly 48 hours to close, and that's what I'm expecting. So we got support right here. That's what we've been expecting in our premium. We above the 211 EMA, right? So we're just looking for you know, potential rejection at like 35, 36. If we break it, we got 1.27, 1.47, which is right here at 43 to 46. Okay, something to keep in mind. So link, it is above resistance right now. Okay, so on the lower degree, let's take a look at it now. That's where the good stuff at. So on the lower degree, we could get this move, right? We could get this flat correction right here, drop right back down to a you know, low 29, right? Low 29, right? That's possible. So if you see it right here, it means it is a short-term correction. But BRD, let's go ahead and take a look at my public layout. BRD, it is still consolidating. It kind of look like a GXS also. I don't think we talk about GXS, but GXS and Gifto, I think Gifto, GTO, right? They pretty much similar. Okay, we just need to break above this 100 EMA. We got the you know, next level of resistance right here. Okay, almost like a 1400. So sucker got another 2 to 3x move to take care of business, right? So beautiful divergence right here. Okay, support level to keep an eye on, just in case the bull market is over and sucker wants to retest the bottom. You're gonna be looking for right here. Okay, but main resistance to keep an eye on is right there. Anything else, it is just going to be noise. No need to do anything with this sucker. Talked about GTO. Let's go ahead and take a look at GTO. BTC right here already got the job done the first time right here. Now broke above the 100 EMA, breaking above the 100 EMA on a 3-day basis, right? So we could get a temporary bull flag right here, right? Temporary bull flag right there. Got, you know, rejection level to keep an eye on, 125, and then we got like 175 right here. It doesn't seem like it wants to fly, but this pattern right here, okay, it looks like it wants to do that, okay, right there, okay. June 2019 is almost 500, so that's a level you would be watching, that 500, not anything else below 500. I think it is just going to be pretty cheap, right? So let's take a look at the GXS. So GXS also pretty has a low supply, right? Pretty undervalued, right, compared to the rest of the crypto. So let's see what type of move we're gonna get. We got a beautiful channel right here, just like a CHZ before the breakout. Got this channel right here, CTXI. Also got the CTXC, not CTXI. CTXC also got the same channel, you know, triangular formation before the August breakout to the downside. So something to keep in mind, just in case you're holding this sucker right here. It is still a good hold, right? Macro target to keep an eye on, it is going to be right there, really, right here. That's a macro target to keep an eye on, going like forward, right, over the next like a few months, right? So a $1 right here could give you a $20, right? So if you're patient enough, right? Not financial advice, right? But of course, guys, we gotta break this range, right? Gotta break this range, right? So first range to break above, right here. Second range to break above right there. These are macro targets, so I'm not gonna be drawing any lines or anything. We're just gonna look for the range. It is bull market, man. You let the market do the work, right? Right here it is accumulation, right? So Neo in a house, Neo got it in a house. TRB, Tezos. Let's take a look at Sire. Sire coin, Sire coin. This is SC BTC. So SC took off as expected. If you guys remember, when sucker was right there, I told you guys, that's when I won my premium also, and I was like, this guy, right, it is already back to our reaccumulation range, 20 to 25, right? So when it was 20, sucker, we said it's gonna pump. It already pumped to 50. 40 is our first target right here. Next upside target, it is just about like 70 sats right here, which is like June 2019 right there. So Sire, it is still Seer or Sire, I really don't know how you want to say it, guys, but either or, right? Let's just say SCBTC, right? SCBTC is still pretty juicy. If you've been accumulating like since like 10 sats, 15 sats, 20 sats, even 25 sats, congrats, man. Sucker is still pretty strong. Tezos BTC, so Tezos BTC is still correcting, right? Nothing crazy, pretty much, you know, just like NRG. I just showed you NRG, right? Just showed you NRG, right? So pretty much got this triangular formation right here, just like NRG. So we just looking to break above this range, right? So still a good hold, guys. Still a good hold. Still a good hold. Okay. So you got this triangular formations, wedge pattern, whatever you want to call it. sucker is still a good hold. Okay, we got resistance up to 14,000, guys. Right now we're still under 8,000, so we got another 80 to 100% move versus BTC, right? Versus a dollar, you're looking for like almost what, $9, 8.5 to 9.5, right? So Tesla is still a good hold. One BTC, so one BTC. So we talk about the breakout right here, triangular breakout, pump to like a target. 26 was our target, 26 to 28, right? So if you took some profits right there, you know, if bulls took some profit, they most likely be buying again at the low 2000. So that's a good level to start reaccumulating right here, right? 21 all the way down to like even 17 if it wants to retest the 21 EMA. Okay, it is already like over 5 days of correction, so let's see. Okay, 4 days, right? So if it wants to retest the 100 EMA right here, 18, that's okay, because the uptrend is still in play, right? So guys, let me do this. So let me know, guys, if you already subscribe and hit the likes, right? If you haven't done so, most of you guys already did, right? So I'm pretty sure. Okay, thanks a lot, Romeo Papa Reddick. Thanks a lot. Welcome to the group, right? So we got some new members in the group. Romeo is in the group, in the premium. We got Nate, N-A-T, and some others, right? So let's see something really quickly, guys. So we just done with one chain. Let me take a look at the chat room. Hey, what's up, K4 Liberty? Thanks a lot for tuning in. G's More in the house. Crypto Vase in the house. Which month will be the biggest pump for alt? I don't know. Most of the time it is like December, November, December, right? But let's see, because what I'm speculating right now, I don't want to get you guys to panic and all of that, but that's also a potential setup we could see in like from these alts, right? Oh, look at this guy, man. This guy is one of our Q2 picks, man. This guy gonna fly, man. Like, oh my gosh, look at this, man. It's just beautiful. And sometimes you see these patterns and you just know they're gonna get the job done, man. Like, you see when I'm telling you about Tezos gonna pump, that's a setup we got on Tezos right here. Tezos is just lagging right here, but take a look at this guy above the 100 EMA right here. That's what I told you back in like June, May, June, right? This guy wasn't one of my top picks, right? But back in May, June, I just have to repeat it. That was our strategy. Wave, okay, algo, QDM, okay, storage. How we nail all of them like in 1 week, like 100% move, 200% move, okay? This guy gonna do something like that, okay? But right now, what I'm speculating is like, okay, we could see a big pump on these alts, right? They're gonna pump, we know that. However, after they pump, right, let's say this guy is gonna pump all the way up to like 800 sats, right? Something like that. they could drop all the way back down again, okay, before like let's say October, September, October, whatever, okay, and we're gonna get the next leg up to the upside. That's also possible. That's also possible, okay. So something to keep in mind. That's why we have to take profits after 5x to 10x. We just have to take profits and be in BTC and cash, if possible. And let's see what, and wait and see what happened like after, after we pump massively. All right. So I'm not saying we will drop, but all I'm saying is because we've been buying since like December, and most of these alt, we've been holding these alt since like August, September. You see what I'm saying? So most of them, they're already like up 10x. You see what I'm saying? So instead of basically trying to hold these alt, like 100% hold these alt, you could, okay, we could basically take profits like 90% or even like just 80%, right? Sell 80% of the holdings, put it into BTC, put them into BTC, and wait and see what type of correction we're gonna get after. All right. So, but versus BTC, okay, versus BTC, because we could also, right, see all these alt pump right here, right, and they still gonna go up in dollar value, but they still gonna drop. They just drop in BTC pairs, right? It means BTC could be going up after these alt picked, right? Just like what happened back in September. Remember what happened back in September, August, September, right? All these alt they picked, right, and they started dropping, okay. And what happened to BTC was like BTC started pumping, right? You take a look at right here. That's August right here. So we got the 1 week shakeout, right? You see the week of right here, August, right there. That's when we tap out, right? And BTC was not dropping. BTC was just, moving sideways. People started to panic, right? That's the week of August 12th, right? So right there. So we got the shakeout right here, right? And then BTC is reversed. But alt, they still been dropping versus BTC, okay. So we could see something like that where we are BTC going to be doing something like this, drop right here, and everybody started to panic. BTC reverse, right, and alt gonna keep dropping versus BTC, but their dollar value is still gonna be going up. It's just they're just gonna go slow, okay. If BTC goes like 3x, they're just gonna go up probably like 30%, something like that, right? So hopefully it makes sense, right? Just wanted to point it out. So hey, what's up, Mark? Thanks a lot for the tip. Oh, OXT. Let's take a look at OXT, Mark. So OXT looks pretty juicy, right? Got a slight rejection right here, but that's just 6 hours, okay? So we still got, we still got a potential continuation pattern to the upside on the higher time frame. The lower degree might, get you to panic and all of that good stuff, but the 3-day time frame is saying like we could be pumping above like 1800 to 2000 range, right? So it is still a good hold. You're welcome, Mark. The Dow, I already checked the I didn't check the Dow, but I checked the NASDAQ and S&P 500. I'm watching all of them. I just don't talk about those in my premium, but I'm keeping an eye on those, right? So I think we have to go to alt setups. Hey, what's up, Craig? What's up, Hugo? Will Brown, thanks a lot. Yeah, KNC looks good. KNC, Kyber Network, it is still a good hold. let's take a look at the Dow on a 3-month time frame. I gotta find a better one. Okay, on a 3-month time frame, I don't see anything bearish really, guys. Like, let's see. I don't see any bearishness, to be honest. We got the correction right here. We talked about this correction like a year ago, right? When we said sucker, it is going to be bullish over the next like a few years and so on. We just got a correction right here. That's a big, like, that is a big correction already, guys. So, and we already got the 3-month like MACD already flipped bullish right there. So I'm bullish on the market, guys. I'm bullish. I don't see anything bearish right now on the quarterly time frame, right? Maybe let's take a look at the 50-day cycle. Nothing crazy. The 3-week cycle, nothing crazy. Let's take a look at the 3-week cycle. We got a bullish crossover right here, okay, on our MACD, price action above the 21. That was a correction right here. Okay, yes, can we correct it? Yes, we can still correct down to like a 28, right? We test the 21, but that's not going to be a crash. It is just going to be a correction. This is a crash, okay? Unexpected crash right there. I mean, you could have expected it because you could say like, oh, we've been, been lagging right here, but right now we're not lagging. We're still pumping, okay? Yes, if we drop right here, retest right there, drop right here, right, retest right there, I might be bearish. I'm gonna be like, okay, all right, guys, take a look at it. We're most likely going to drop and retest the our 3 weeks 21 EMA right here again. Okay, you take a look at it. The bull market started right here. Okay, 3 weeks 21 EMA right there back in 2011, right? Right here we crashed, did not close below it at the same time. Okay, if you check it on the monthly, same thing. You could use your monthly if you want to wait for a longer period, a better confirmation, right? So, and we talk about it when market was crashing right here back in like a February. Okay, we said our monthly 100 EMA going to be our support level to watch at 20,000 all the way down. Okay, market is bullish, man. Let's take a look at the NQ1. Yes, sucker was also on the weekly 21. Yeah, we bounce off from the weekly 21 right here, NASDAQ, right? So let's see over the next like a few weeks if we're going to be able to break it, because yes, we do have a bearish crossover on our MACD, but the weekly it is still above the 21. So we just have to wait till we break the break below the weekly 21, and we're gonna start to be patient and looking to buy the dip potentially all the way down to like 9,500 right here. Okay, remember back in October when sucker was dropping right here, I was bullish on that flat correction, right? So I'm still bullish. Okay, I'm still bullish. So let's go back to the Hey, what's up, Saeed? We already talked about Tezos. Let's take a look at guys. If you ask a question and I don't see it, just re-ask, so I won't have to scroll up, because sometimes I might be analyzing a chart and then you say something, I might not see it, right? I might overlook it. So let's go back and go from the bottom. SKL doesn't have enough history to for anything, right? But it is bull flagging right here, low volume right here, so it is still a good hold, right? So still a good hold. We could just let it correct, right? And you're gonna be looking for the next move up. I think we analyzed it last time, right? So if it dips, you got your 21 EMA on a 2-day basis, right? H bar. H bar was one of our top pick back in January, right here, first week of January, just about like 100 sats. Sucker, you know, pump all the way up to 750. It is still a good hold, just accumulating right here. So let it move sideways for the next few days and so on. See what type of direction we're gonna get, but could potentially retest the 800 sats right there. Okay. FTN. FTM, as we said, still you know, very accumulative right here for a potential retest of 50% to 0.618 at some point right there. So still very accumulative, right? SNX. So SNX broke the channel right here. For some reason, SNX in USD pumped a lot, but in BTC it hasn't done much, right, compared to like other alts. So in USD, you might be like, oh, we pumped a lot. Yes, we pumped a lot in USD. If you take a look at it since like November, it's up like less than 100% versus BTC. So it is not really okay performing well. Okay, so it is a correction right here. So let's see if Saka wanna basically give us a macro correction, or it is just going to correct in 3-wave and pump, right? We got this move. If the correction is done right here, right, or if we just gonna have to still correct before, you know, getting the next leg up, right? So either way you look at it, I would just be patient with it, right? Since like we double bottoming right here, give it like few more days to give you a better direction, right? So let's see ICX video. ICX BTC. So ICX BTC, we are calling for a reversal. So we got double top, double bottom, beautiful support right here, just like band. We talk about it for band in our premium. Band is already pumping. Okay, band was right there. Okay, we talk about band pumping. So ICX, it is still a good hold, right, going forward. Yeah, I don't see a rising megaphone for SNX. So but let's see, let's just let it correct. It has pumped versus the dollar a lot, so from like $3 to $15, just because BTC was pumping, but itself it hasn't done, you know, it hasn't performed well versus BTC. Okay, if you take a look at any alt right now, they outperforming SNX this year, right? That's why it is not good to FOMO. Let's take a look at a GRT. So GRT, it is coming back down. Let's check the 3-day 21. It is at the 3-day 21, right? So it is still a good hold. Looking at the correction right here. Okay, versus BTC, we're testing the previous high. So just a correction as of now. Okay. Let's see. QKC. BTC, it is one of our top pick for March. It is getting the job done, right? So right here, beautiful, beautiful correction right here, just like SC BTC. So let's see if bull's gonna pump to 108, 108 to 111. If they break it, sucker could be pumping every 50 points after that, right? So we're looking for 150 to 100s, and basically after that, sucker gonna double up, right? Up to 300. But we just need to break 108 first, okay? Let's see, QK, Luna, Sunbeat. Let's take a look at Sun BTC. So Sun BTC now above the 21 right there. Got a wick down right here. Big sell volume right there though. Even though we got a big sell volume, sucker managed to escape the dump and basically broke the resistance level. So it is still a good hold. If we drop back down here, it could just be a correction before the next leg up. But as of now, I would say not the leg down, but leg up. I would say this entire range, it is still corrective, right? So you got your support right here. Any dips down, it is going to be a buy. If it goes up, great, but you got your next rejection right here, right? You can get this move right here before getting to the upside, right? Still have to break the 66,000 range, okay? 6,000, not 66,000, okay? Actually, sucker is 44,000. Yeah, sucker is 44,000. Sucker is expensive, man. So ZIL BTC, it is still struggling to break above like a 400 sats. So it needs to break above 400 sats, right? So we can look. So we can look for for a new uptrend up to 600, right? Wi-Fi USD. Wi-Fi USD, it is looking to breakout up to 2,800. So doesn't look bad at all. We back above the 3-day 21. We started buying right here 21 to 22 in our premium right there, been accumulating right here. So that was a buy. We're gonna be looking for 2,800. So if you take a look at 2,800 on the lower degree, you can see like it is a rejection right there, okay? And at the same time, if you take a look at it in terms of Fibonacci, sucker is right there at 0.618 nearly, okay? So it looks pretty nice. I like the 6-hour sell volume right here. I'm in a long position. I almost almost took some profits right there, but I was like, let me just suck it up, okay? Wait for the 6-hour candle to close. It closed with a low volume right here compared to the previous volume. So I was like, okay, let's just suck it up, man. So BZRX BTC, guys, back in December we said that's it is. Whoa, look at BZRX, looks so beautiful, man. I like this. I like this, man. You know, whenever I see this double top, double bottom, I'm gonna fall in love. Okay, on top of that, guys, we got what? A low sell volume, guys. Take a look at this sell volume. Woo! This guy's gonna fly. This guy gonna fly. It's gonna fly. It's gonna pump. It's gonna pump, guys. So beautiful. Okay, beautiful setup. So let's take a look at it on the higher time frame. On the higher time frame, we did basically we did well with BZRX since, like, 500 sats. Okay, right there. So we are looking for up to like a 2000. We didn't quite get to 2000, but we hit all our target, 1000, also hit 1400, right? So it dropped back down. It is nothing but a buy. Okay, it is nothing but a buy. If it fails to breakout, let's say that double top, double bottom breakout, but get rejected, it can still do this before doing that. Okay, but as of now, I would just be accumulating and not try to day trade this sucker right here. Okay, it is still a good hold, has plenty of momentum to break out. The downside, guys, is like this is a double top also and double bottom on the macro scale. So if we fail, let's say market decides to dump right now, this move could drag all the way down. Okay, so something to keep in mind. It is very dangerous, but the play is there. Okay, I'm gonna stay with the bullish pattern, which is like the double bottom right here, the lower lows, right, with a divergence, right? That's what I'm gonna go with, right? But something to keep in mind, just in case like we see some alt dump and sucker decides to turn weak, and then we're gonna have to drag it and buy it cheaper. Okay, something just to keep in mind, guys. I'm not saying it will, but something to keep in mind, because I'm bullish on this sucker all the way up to 6,000. So don't forget to hit the likes, guys. Don't forget to hit the likes. Yeah, so BZRX, let's look for the the retest of the 2000 level, okay, over the next like a few weeks. Let's see, somebody else got VET with or VET pumping like crazy right now. I mean, we told you about VET when it was 2.5 cents, guys. It's over 4x, guys. I'm telling you, man, I'm giving you one of the best analysis. I'm not giving you any FUDs, right, or any hype. Okay, I'm just giving it to you like it is, guys. When VET last year, people were calling for $1. I was telling you guys, VET is not going to pump to $1 right now. It's not time to buy VET. It's time to sell VET into. It was time to sell VET into BTC, so we can buy it back cheaper, right? So. NEO or VET, I mean, it doesn't matter. I mean, I'm bullish on NEO. It's just the timing, all right? It's just the timing. You can hold both of them, right? Because NEO BTC is looking to pump also, right? You can hold both of them, right? And if VET gets like to 300 sats and NEO is still around like 5,000, 6,000, I mean 70,000, 50,000 sats, you could grab some NEO with your VET, knowing like NEO gonna catch up. Another way of doing it, right, is like you could do NEO BTC, right, over VET BTC. You can do it that way also, right? And you just click enter, and you can see like how undervalued NEO is versus VET, right? You can see NEO over VET. That way you're gonna be like, okay, NEO got a bullish divergence right here versus VET, right? So if I want to decide which one I want to choose, I might be setting some of my VET into NEO, right? And look for NEO to go back up and try to hit resistance right here, right? That way you're going to increase your VET holding by 200%, right? You can also do it that way. So if you basically look into let's say you got a dilemma of buying some alt. Let's say you like, okay, should I buy Tezos or should I buy Tezos XRP? That's a bad combination. They both not moving right. So let's say, should I buy Tezos or should I buy VET right now? You can just do XDZ BTC versus VET BTC. I think like Ocean X exchange got VET BTC pair, right? And you just click enter. You don't click on anything else, right? Oops, this one is not working. VET XTZ BTC VET BTC should be working, right? Let's see. Okay, I know why it's not working, because I put XZT. XDZ. So XDZ VTC VET. Yeah, you take a look at a VET Tezos VET. You can see like you could have predicted the dump right here after we broke the support right there. You're like, okay, I'm gonna dump all my VET into all my Tezos into VET, and I can increase my my Tezos holding later on, right? Because let's say you sold 100 Tezos right here into VChain. Now you can buy 150 because sucker dropped 50% versus VET, right? And VET is going up. So you know, you can increase your you know, your Tezos by 50%, right? Sometimes you don't have to trade a BTC alone to increase your holding, right? You know, you don't have to trade a XRP BTC. You could trade XRP BTC. You can trade XRP versus VET. You can see same thing. You could have basically dumped your XRP right here, right at the bottom after we broke the resistance, right after we broke the support right here, and sucker basically dump 30%. You increase your XRP holding by 30%, right? So, but we're starting to get a bullish divergence, so I wouldn't be selling XRP right now into VET. Okay, we're getting a bullish divergence. We also got a big one right here. So we're done with those suckers. Let's take a look at EOS. Be careful with, they may never look back. Okay, so if you're in if you basically experience the 2018 dump, you're gonna be cautious, because back in 2018, that's what I was saying. But after, you know, I realized all these suckers were gonna dump, like, you know, I realized it too early also. Like the second pump, like back in like I think May 2018, right after they pump, XRP got rejected around like 95 cents, and you know, NEO around like $100, you know, and all of that good stuff, right? That's when I said, like, you know, all these suckers gonna drop 90% again. Okay, but that was back in like May 2018, guys. May 2018, and all of them, they dropped 90% or even higher. Okay, XRP dropped from 95 cents to 9 cents from like May 2018, right, to March 2019. Okay, yes, the time frame was big, but I was not looking for any timing. I was just saying like the bottom. Okay, NEO dropped to $3. Okay, over like 90%, right? So, and everything nearly dropped 90% since like the May 2018 peaks, right? So Tezos, it is EOS, it is still good. Okay, we got a take profits at 4.6 to 4.75. We enter a long position right here. Okay, we're just looking for this 10 to a 15% move, right? So but EOS BTC, it is at the very bottom. It looks pretty juicy right here. It is not a good time to be selling, right? EOS, we could get this move right here back to 14,000. Vet dumping. Now you're creating FUD. Vet is not dumping. XRP, it's not moving. It is just moving sideways. It is still in the same range. Yes, I covered BTC the first 5 minutes of the live stream. I will cover it again, right? Make sure to hit the likes, right? Ram it, smash it, okay? Smash the like, okay? Ontology is undervalued right now. If you're patient enough, right, you're gonna get rewarded, right? It is highly undervalued, right? A beautiful correction right here. Yeah, you got your support line right there. You know, we got another setup, AST BTC, moving the same way as the ontology. Okay, ontology move very slow. I mean, not very slow, but you know what I mean. It is not it doesn't break out with the rest of the market. Okay, it just break out of nowhere. But resistance up to like a 350. Okay, 3,600 right there. So we got a good confirmation sell volume right here, low sell volume. So that's nice on a 2-day basis, right? Above the 21 EMA. So that's bullish. Okay, we got double bottom, reversal, low sell volume. We're gonna get this move. I mean, we will see the big. Let's see what we're gonna get the first week of April. We will see because the way we're gonna open the quarterly candle the first 7 days could define what type of a correction we're gonna get. Link is not undervalued. Link is overvalued, but it doesn't mean it cannot be overvalued still. What I mean overvalued, I mean it's been pumping forever, right? So we haven't seen any like undervaluation for Link. It is still bullish, okay? Just because it is overvalued doesn't mean it cannot pump, right? I'm bullish on Link, so don't. Yeah, Digibyte, it is still bullish. If you join the public Telegram group, I send the Digibyte setup when Sucker was like, under 100 sats, right? So yeah, LRC, I remember well, last time we were talking about LRC, Sucker was right around like 1400 sats, and we said it can pump to the upside, but it seems like we're gonna be missing the piece right here. Even if we pump to the upside, it is likely to retest the same exact level right here. So it is a good hold right now. Slash accumulation, right? So it is a good hold. It is a under accumulation right now. So this sucker, yeah, sucker was bullish right there. Did not have ORN on my watch list, but this pattern right here, whenever you see it, you just have to know it is time for it is moon time. Okay, that's the same pattern we got from BTC back in November. The rejection from 20k, right? The pump from 10k to 20k down to like a 17.1, right here, 16.1 actually, pump back up to 19.5, something like that, dump back down to like a 16.1, right? I mean 17.1, right? So, and then pump to 24. That's the same setup we got. Whenever you see this type of setup, you just have to know it is moon time, right? No question asked. Yeah, still Julish, but keep in mind you still got your support area right here if market dumps, right? Let's take a look at BTS. It is still a good hold. It's still a good hold. Correction right here. Just need to break above the 100 EMA right here. Yeah, on a 3-day basis also. So next rejection level to look for just about 170, 150. So target right there, 250, 355, 450. Thanks a lot, Mark. You know what to do, Mark. Just make sure to hit the likes, right? Subscribe, join the public Telegram group, link in the description. Also join my public group on Discord, right? If you're looking to join the premium, you know exactly what to do, right? Let's see, VET is dumping. I don't think VET is dumping. Let's see. I don't see any dump on VET. Yeah, don't fall for these low sell volume retracements. It's still, price, it is still above the 21, so no dump yet. So you have to retest it first before you call for any dump, right? That's what I would look for, but you still got your 21 EMA right here, and we got the 100 EMA right there. Seems like market is retracing. That's what I think, right? Let's see. Yep, you can see like right there on Tron, we got the 21 support right there. Next level to look for. We got a lot of reds. Yeah, Kusama got a target up to 450. Not quite there yet. Litecoin, we didn't talk about Litecoin today. Sucker is not bullish versus BTC. That's why we cannot pump. So until we start pumping versus BTC, we're not gonna pump in USD. I mean, we're gonna pump, but we're just gonna follow basically BTC. So let's see. Most of these alt, they're giving us this wedge pattern. So We've seen a slight pullback. BAT is one of the best performing coin right now. I know most people, myself, I don't talk about it a lot, but it is a premium target since sucker was right here, right, almost like 500, right? So depending which cycle you're looking at, sucker been bullish like since like first week of January 1st. We've been trending up, but some people are very impatient. They want to be selling too early. Sometimes we hit our target right here, 1400, right? So second target 2000. We still got some more upside potential all the way up to right here, almost like 7000. So BAT very undervalued, right? BTC dumping. I don't think BTC is dumping. I mean, if we want to dump, right? If you right here, I see. We got 3 hour pullback, low buy volume right here. That's what happened. So we got the 100 EMA right there at 58.1. If it dips lower, we're not even breaking the 21 yet. The move started right here, this big pullback, retracement down. So we got a solid reversal pattern. So let's see. This entire move is just correcting. So we just need to convince ourselves we're going to be able to break it. This move is a correction also. However, if we're going to dump, guys, it's going to be very fast. Okay, because we got double correction right there. We got this correction and that. Let's see, can I draw it properly? You got a double correction right here. Some people are going to call it what? Head and shoulder pattern formation, but be cautious. Okay, be cautious with this head and shoulder pattern formation right at the top. You want to see head and shoulder at the bottom. Okay, inverse. Okay, of course, inverse, right? If you see any head and shoulder formation at the bottom, right, it is not bearish. Okay, it is a reversal pattern. That's how I look at it. If I see a head and shoulder sometime at the top, I just be cautious. Okay, it doesn't mean it cannot break it, but you just want to be cautious, right? You don't want to see this at the top, right? You want to see it right here, like right there. Okay, this is a bottom. Okay, right, that's what you want to see. And retest right here, inverse right there. 1% is not a dump, man. Like, I mean, it's a dump if you're scalping. if you're doing 50x, it dropped 1%, you're about to get wrecked, right? But these suckers can drop 50%. So, all right, guys, I'm just gonna call it a day, right? Don't forget to hit the likes. Don't forget to join my public Telegram group, link in the description, right? And I got my premium group, also link in the description if you want to join the Discord premium group. All right, guys, be safe. Market could be pretty volatile. Everything is bullish, so we've been up since like January, since like late December. So you guys should be well positioned right now. Even if we dump, most people are going to be able to buy the dip. You see what I'm saying? So we position enough to say, hey, if market dips, we're okay. We're going to buy the dips, right? So I didn't see this channel. I didn't look at this channel, but we also got a nice channel right here. All right, guys, thanks a lot for watching, man.